All right. Okay. Hey guys, so I want to tell a story. It's a 100% true story. I'm sitting at work and I decide I want to listen to music. I share an office space with three other people. We each have cubes. So I listen to music on my headphones. So instead of listening to my computer, I usually listen to my phone. I pull up my phone and I'm in the mood for Aretha Franklin. Right. So I go to YouTube and I'm like, what am I going to listen to? What am I going to listen to? I just put in Aretha Franklin. And the first song that comes up is Natural Woman, which is a banger. If you have good taste, you like Aretha Franklin and you like this song, plain and simple. So I click on one of the songs. I'm just like click and Natural Woman, and there's several Natural Women. I just click on it, no reason. It wasn't like a channel I knew or anything. And I noticed the first comment, and the first comment to this video was, "I heard this song was offensive now, so I came to appreciate it." And I get this reference. So if you guys don't remember this or aren't aware of this, there was a whole thing that happened where a trans activist group decided they were going to, I guess, try to cancel this song or maybe even cancel Aretha Franklin, even though Aretha Franklin's been dead for a number of years. So I Googled this because I'm like, wait a minute, I remember this occurring, but something in my head was like, yeah, I remember people making a big deal about this, but basically the stink alarm went off when I first heard that, and I just didn't bother to look it up. So right away the stink alarm goes off. I'm like, this can't really be true. So I Google it, right? And what comes up is a article from the Daily Wire. And the article says, now Aretha Franklin's song Natural Woman is deemed, in all caps, offensive to trans women. Outrageous activists deem song is removed from Spotify and Apple Music. Demand song is removed from Spotify and Apple Music. I promise I'm literate. Anyway, so these activists wanted to remove it from Spotify and Apple Music. And the Daily Wire is reporting this. The Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire. All right. So what tweet are they talking about? Well, here we go. The tweet is from the Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance, and the tweet goes as such. Aretha Franklin's 1968 song Natural Woman perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes. There is no such thing as a, quote, natural woman. This song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. TCMA is requesting it is removed from Spotify and Apple Music. It's there, guys. Okay, so here's the kicker. The Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance is not a real activist group. It is a parody site. If you'd actually go to their account at the time, they only had about 1,500 followers. But within a 24-hour period, this tweet had been retweeted 300,000 times. People actually believed this was a real group, right? Now, if you do a little bit of research, you find out that this was complete satire. And even the Daily Wire article tried to say, well, they say they're satire, but they're not. No, they're complete satire. And I mean, the USA Today actually reported how, no, it's not a real account. It was satire. Matter of fact, several news sites did this. But here's where it gets funny, because people want to be outraged. So here are some of the responses to the tweet. Now, I got to agree with some of them, even though the tweet is satire. First response: stupidest tweet ever. On behalf of all normal people, I request you remove your Twitter account. I don't know if this is the stupidest tweet ever, because there's some pretty dumb tweets out there, but I have to admit it is a pretty stupid tweet. Next, we have I won't say his name and I may blur it, but I probably won't. I don't think he'll mind, because I don't think he says anything too bad. You have to be freaking kidding me. No one cancels Aretha Franklin. I agree. Plus, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman is a damn good song, too. Two things about this I like. One, he is 100% correct. No one cancels Aretha Franklin, and it is a damn good song. And the second thing I like about this is that he said "to" as in T-O-O and not T-O. And if you guys have been on social media, people with bad grammar, myself included, we populate it. So good for Mr. Stevenson. I thought I liked his tweet. He's misinformed, but I like the sentiment. So anyway, are they a real group? No, and here we go. If you can see some of their other tweets, you can see that is satire. Here's another one of their tweets, guys. To those who are unsure how it works, you do not need to bleed to have a period. You do not need to ovulate to have a period. A period is a state of mind than an actual state of mind. Let me say it again. A period is a state of mind than an actual state of being. Sorry. Once again, I promise you I'm literate. So yes, transgender women can absolutely have periods and need free hygiene products. I knew the last lie was gonna like make me lose it a little bit. Guys, come on, really? And then another one of their tweets, there have been zero meaningful studies into the gender identities of pets. Not meaningful. I'm not saying there has been zero, but not meaningful ones. It seems meaningless, but many children learn gender from their pets. Just because you bring home a, quote, gendered pet, allow your child to choose the gender of the pet. Don't assign it one at will. And at will is in quotes. Okay. Yeah, that's complete satire. I think people want to be outraged in cases, and I think they want to believe what they want to believe. I also think that a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to other people's views is that we have these kind of stereotypes of people who disagree with us or hold certain beliefs. So people have these stereotypes of trans activists, of queer activists and whatnot. And I've kind of encountered this myself where I've had people say to me, with my limited footprint in social media, I don't have a Facebook account. I don't have now it's called X. I think I may have an Instagram, but I don't ever do anything with it. But I've been told that I hate the U.S. and I can never serve in the military or never serve the country. One, because I'm too much of a bitch and I'm not manly enough. I've been told that. I've been called uneducated. And I don't really address any of these points, as problematic as they are, because they have an idea of what they want someone with my views or ideas or opinions. They have an idea of what they want me to be. So what's the point? And these people have their opinion about trans activists, and they can't see the satire of this. When even though I'm like, are there extremes out there, or are there people who hold kind of crazy ass opinions? Because we know that you can find any group of people, and no matter how well intended the group itself may be, there are going to always be individuals amongst that group that are a little batshit. All right, so I'm going to end it with this. This is a final tweet. And I think that everyone could follow this advice, which is why I'm not going to blur over her name, because I agree with her 100%. And she says, if you don't like the song or sentiment, don't listen to it. I could not agree more.